Welcome to this edition of Exploring Pennsylvania Boroughs. I'm Chris Kapp, Executive Director of the Pennsylvania State Association of Boroughs. Across the state, each borough has its own unique story to tell. Each month, we visit borough communities across the state to highlight the history, culture, and progress taking place. Today, we explore Morrisville Borough in Bucks County. The borough is named for Robert Morris, who was a major financier of the American Revolution. Morrisville Borough is located at the falls of the Delaware River. It is the home of the Graystones, the historic site marking William Penn's first land purchase survey in Pennsylvania. It is also home to Summerseat, a 1760 Georgian mansion that served as George Washington's headquarters prior to the Battle of Trenton. Today, the borough comes alive through theater productions at the Morrisville Heritage Center and is supported by a vibrant downtown. We hope you enjoy this tour of one of Pennsylvania's many great borough communities.
Hello, and welcome to Morrisville Borough's Municipal Building. I'm Debbie Smith, President of the Morrisville Borough Council, and it's been my honor to serve on Morrisville's Borough Council for the last 8 years. A little bit about our town. Morrisville is located on the banks of the Delaware River between Yardley and Bristol. We're approximately 30 miles north of Philadelphia. Like our neighboring towns on the river, we are rich with history in Morrisville. When you visit Morrisville, several of the places that we would recommend that you visit would be Graystones. Graystones is a first land purchase in Pennsylvania between William Penn and the Lenape Indians. And another site that's great to go visit is Summerseat. That historic building dates back to the 1700s and was once owned by two signers of the Declaration of Independence and our Constitution. One of those owners was Robert Morris, who is the namesake of our town. Morrisville was incorporated as a borough from a village in 1804. In our Main Street downtown business district is Robert Morris Plaza, and there's a statue that commemorates Robert Morris, and we are very proud to say that that statue was created and sculpted by a local resident that still lives here today, James Gafton. Other sites you might want to do if you like to be in recreational, as far as walking and jogging, we've got several sites in Morrisville that are really good to go and visit. One of them is the historic canal. That canal is part of the D&L Trail corridor from Easton to Bristol. And then across from that, we have Williamson Park. Adjacent to Williamson Park is the Riverwalk Levee. That levee was put in place in the 1930s to protect Morrisville from the floods. It since then has served that purpose, but then also has become one of the most popular destinations for people to walk along the Delaware River for those scenic views. After that, when you exit that levee, two of the great things about that is that you can end up in our business district, which has plenty of places to get something to eat and to visit our stores. On the other end, when you exit, you would be near Antonio's Fine Restaurant and Morrisville Shopping Center, as well as the Actors Net. And the Actors Net, which is the Heritage Building, does live performances there. One of the performances they had done recent years was A Man Who Bought a Country, which was, of course, Robert Morris's life story. So there's plenty of things to see and do in Morrisville. We really would appreciate you coming and visit us. We'd love to see you and visit all of these great things that we would like to show you. So I can go on and on about Morrisville, but I think I'd rather let you see it and enjoy the video of Morrisville Borough.
Good morning. My name is Eric Erickson. I'm the current president of the Morrisville Business Association. I'm standing here at the beautiful Robert Morris statue in the center of Morrisville Borough, Pennsylvania. I wanted to let you know that our business association has been around for almost 40 years, and we've advocated for local businesses in our town here. Morrisville enjoys a nice small town feeling, which is very nice to have these days, and the people here quite enjoy living here. So I would like to ask you to come to town and experience our wonderful businesses, and hope that you get a chance to do so. Thank you very much.
Hey, my name's Diane Gutierrez. This is my barbershop, Jag's Barbershop, in the lovely town of Morrisville, Pennsylvania. We've been here for 19 years. We started out around the corner at a small shop right on Pennsylvania Avenue that had been in existence for over 30 years, named Hector Salon. My husband and I took it over in 2000. We outgrew that spot and were fortunate enough to move over to Bridge Street. and have this wonderful spot right on Bridge Street in Morrisville. We're super proud of our shop. We work really hard to take care of our clients. It's not your average shop. We do hot towel shaves, we cut any kind of hair, and we try to be consistent with everyone who comes into our door. This is a family shop. We care very much about our clients. They come in from Trenton, all parts of Bucks County, Toms River. They come from all over to see us because they're like family when they come in the door. We're really hardworking. We're open 7 days a week, and we're just really excited to be a part of this project on Bridge Street. If you'd like to know more about us, our shop, our barbers, and the work that we do, please visit us at jagsbarber.com or on Instagram at jagsbarbershop.
Hi, my name is Kurt Holt-Henricks, one of the owners of 21 Locks Brewing Company in Morrisville, PA. Welcome to our future home. We're going to be a full-service tap room, full-service restaurant with catering options. We're situated on the Delaware Canal. We're named 21 Locks because there's 21 remaining locks left on the canal that runs from Easton to Bristol. My wife and I are residents of Morrisville, and we decided to put our business here as a way of starting a rebirth, to give back to the community and have a place for everyone to go and hang out and be proud of what's going on in the future in our town. We're going to have a tap room, the restaurant, second floor catering area. You can rent out space for weddings, parties, anything you want to do. We're going to have some live music and 7-barrel brew house. There's a distillery also in the facility with other things planned in the future. So if you're in Morrisville, exploring our community, please stop in, have yourself a good time, have a couple beers, have some food at our restaurant, and enjoy yourself.
Hi, I'm Harry from Anthony's Pizza. We're located on Bridge Street. We've been here coming up on 15 years. We just moved to our new location. Our big thing is slices and lunch specials, and you can get 2 slices and a soda for under $5. And we live in town also, so we're definitely part of the community, and we love Morrisville. I'd like to see you guys come down.
Welcome to Hot Rides Morrisville. We're at the corner of Bridge Street and Delmore Ave in downtown Morrisville. We're a car customizing shop, and the main thing that we do is either personalize your vehicle or add features that maybe you wanted when you bought your new car, or maybe you've got a car that's getting a little bit older and you want to fall back in love with it. We do custom wheels, suspension, window tint, audio upgrades, as well as security and convenience. In the 2 years since we've opened here, we've been very proud to be part of the small business community here in Morrisville, getting involved anywhere we can. We bring out vehicles to the Morrisville National Night Out. We sponsored the Winterfest Parade and hope to get a chance to do that again. And you know, this is an upcoming town. We see a lot of potential for business, and this facility has been great with great exposure for traffic. And you know, if you want, you can check us out at www.shophotrides.com. We do shipping as well as, you know, come to the store, 80 East Bridge Street, corner of Delmore and Bridge.
Hi, I'm Florence Kowalska, Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity of Bucks County. Our mission is all about finding housing solutions, whether it's building or rehabbing homes for new homeowners or repairing the houses of existing homeowners so they can remain safely there. So when we look for a project for new home ownership, we look to a town that has, that our families can afford the mortgage, they can afford the taxes, and also a town that has great transportation, solid schools, and a low crime rate. And Morrisville Borough has fit that to a T. Over the past 3 years, we have built 3 new homes in Morrisville and rehabbed 2 others. And Morrisville Borough and the neighbors have been more than accommodating and welcoming to us. And so it was really exciting when we got this opportunity on this piece of property to build 4 brand new homes. I'm going to let Mike Fallon, our construction director, tell you a little bit about this woodland project.
Hi, my name is Mike Fallon. I am the construction director for Habitat for Humanity of Bucks County. We're standing in front of one of our houses for our Woodland Park project in Morrisville. We're constructing 4 homes, all energy efficient, a mix of 3-bedroom and 4-bedroom. Everything is up to Energy Star standards, and as you can see behind us, they're moving right along.
Hi, I'm Joe Doyle. This is my wife Cheryl. We are co-founders of the Actors Net here in Morrisville, Pennsylvania. And this is where the magic happens, on stage.
We're on the stage of the Heritage Center Theater in Morrisville, right by the Calhoun Street Bridge. Very easy to find. We came in here in 1999. It used to be the municipal garage, and we saw this empty space and said, oh, sure, we can fit a theater in here.
It all kind of started because I had been on the road. I did 3 national tours in 2 years. And I missed my wife, I missed my kitty cats, and I wanted to be home, but I also wanted to be involved in good theater. And we corresponding, we just kind of said, well, if we want to be in good theater, let's build a good theater. And here we are.
Here we are.
Opening night at this theater was electric because our production was Man of La Mancha. And we got the certificate of occupancy for this theater 4 o'clock the day we opened. That's how close it was cut.
But our leading man also was, he was playing Don Quixote. He was also the master carpenter, so he had a real incentive to get the thing built in time. And we had our impossible dream, and we're still living it here. And the thing the audiences seem to like a lot is how intimate and personal it feels to them. It feels like they're part of the show because there's so few people here and they're so close. And they just love that feeling. I've also been told by someone this was the only theater they go to where people in the audience talk to each other, which I think it makes it part of the community, and also having so many people from the community involved. Virtually all of our actors, nearly all, are from Bucks County. Many of them from very close.
Although we've been fortunate enough to draw actors from all over. We've had them literally commute from New York to come in from Delaware, Maryland. And we've had people move into Morrisville to be closer to the theater, yes. Especially some of the Summer Stars families, yes, who are on the other side of Bucks County. And they love our program and they love our theater. And those kids, they've gone on to wonderful careers. Lifelong friendships get developed in the theater. And the goal that we set, Actors Net stands for Actors Non-Equity Theater. We're not a union shop. There isn't enough union work in the area to support it. If you hold a union card in Bucks County, you're just in a higher class unemployment line. But if you're a non-union actor, there are plenty of opportunities around here to perform.
And there's a really great talent base is available locally, especially when they work a lot, when they have a lot of experience. I've directed 10 Shakespeare plays here, and a husband and wife pair who actually met doing theater here, but they've been in all of them. They've done so many of the great plays, and they are now amazingly good. And we all learn from each other, and people who aren't professional actors but do it for love tend to bring also a great deal of passion. It's not just a job. It's a lot of work, and you have to really want it, and the amount of passion that people bring in is terrific.
Hi, I'm standing in Williamson Park. This 33-acre beautiful park is used for many events in Morrisville. We always look to bring new events here. One of the ones that some of the organizations in town do is our Rotary does the annual Easter egg hunt that's held here. As a matter of fact, it'll be this weekend. And we have anywhere from 300 to 400 children to show up for that. We have 8,000 eggs that are going to be distributed this year. They've been doing it at the Rotary for 65 years in partnership with the borough. Another thing we have is our Town Watch does a night out in Morrisville. That's been happening for about 4 years now. That also brings a lot of people out here, probably several thousand, that join in and all the fun. It's a chance to emphasize the importance of the emergency services that also attend that. There's so many things that happen. Our Little League is here. They just had their opening day ceremony. Here, so that attracts at least 300-400 kids that are part of that organization that will come here for opening day. So if you're looking to do a nice event here in Morrisville, we're always looking for that to happen. Our recreation board works very hard on bringing some of those events here. So if you get a chance to come by and visit Morrisville, please visit Williamson Park and check out some of these nice amenities we have here. I'm standing here on the Levee Riverwalk, and I'm joined here today by State Representative Perry Warren. This is one of the most popular sites in Morrisville to take a walk along the beautiful Delaware River and take in the sights of the capital of New Jersey, Trenton. Something that's important to all the municipalities is your park and recreation, and Perry will be able to speak a little bit about that importance. I'll let him share those things with you.
Hi, I'm State Representative Perry Warren. I'm proud to represent beautiful Morrisville. We also have the Delaware Canal State Park, Patriots Park at historic Summerseat, Williamson Park, and I like to say there's always something happening at Williamson's Park. All of these parks exemplify this vibrant and historic borough, this community in which people gather every day, and particularly on the weekends, and particularly at Williamson Park, where we opened a tot lot recently, and it's the site of the state champion, well-heralded Morrisville Little League baseball and softball program. This town really, it's a borough that really exemplifies what boroughs should be. And here in Morrisville Borough, we have a vibrant community where people come out, they work together, they live together, and they play together. And Morrisville is nearly unique in that you could spend your entire life within the boundaries of Morrisville Borough. Everything a family needs for its day-to-day life is here in Morrisville Borough. There are activity centers here for people young and old, and programs at Williamson Park to the Morrisville Senior Service Center, servicing and training for a new economy, the older members of our community.
Hi, welcome to the Morrisville Senior Center. We've been in operation for over 40 years now, and really excited to show you what we have to offer here to our community. So we have lots of folks, 200 meals a week going out of our organization. We have evening events, fundraisers, parties, game room, table tennis, and lots of new faces coming in. We were a great recipient of a grant that the state offered us, which is to provide education for older adults so they can re-enter the workforce. So we've been offering computer classes as well as interviewing, resume, job searching, all in order to get folks prepped to go back into the workforce. So very fortunate. We just started with partnerships with Bucks County Community College, and we hope to continue those classes for the rest of the year as we have a great response. Over 90 folks applied, and the applications still keep coming in. So we know we hit a really good market in offering folks an opportunity for a new career. We also received a second grant for building improvements. So we're looking at new air conditioning and roofing, as well as new doors. So big investment into the community and directly to our senior center.
Greetings, friends, and Godspeed. My name is Chris Sawadniak, here in Morrisville Borough as a member of the Morrisville Historical Society. Today I'm portraying William Markham, who is a cousin of William Penn, who made the first land treaty with the local Lenni Lenape Indians here in Pennsylvania. As you can see, we're here at beautiful Graystones, and this was the site where the first treaty was made. William Penn, as you might be aware, signed the Royal Charter with King Charles back in 1681 to give him the grant for Pennsylvania. And he sent his cousin, William Markham, ahead of him to go ahead and make a treaty with the local Indians. He wanted to have peaceful relations with them, unlike some of the other colonies here in America. And so it was this very place where Markham met the Lenape chiefs and had a treaty here, what I'm holding a copy of, the Graystones deed. In fact, it was from here where the first surveying of the whole area of Lower Bucks County was made. So it can be said that actually Pennsylvania began right here at this very place at Graystones, where the first treaty was made and the first land surveying was done. Markham and Penn wanted to have good relations with Indians, so they gave very good gifts, also some trading goods, much better than what the Indians in Manhattan got under the Dutch in New York. But Graystones has a long history. Even before the treaty was made, this was a place where the local Lenape and some of the European traders would come here at the Falls of the Delaware. And you can see this wonderful big granite gray stone is here as a mark. It's called the starting of the Falls of the Delaware. This is the fall line beginning from the Piedmont area of Pennsylvania down to the coastal plain. And there'll be rocks like this all the way down to the Falls of the Delaware. And the Falls of the Delaware was the place where only the bigger ships can come up to Morrisville. They couldn't go any farther. This also is a very historic place in many other ways. It was left unchanged. We have a beautiful forest here, an old growth forest with trees hundreds and hundreds of years old. The actual tree right near the stone where the treaty was made is no longer with us. However, there are some beautiful oak trees and other trees here from hundreds of years. Back in the 20s, there were some houses built around here. And then in the 1990s, there was going to be a plan where a developer was going to tear down all this beautiful old growth forest. In fact, it's the oldest forest in Bucks County, second oldest after the ones in Doylestown. And they were going to knock it down. But the local residents of Morrisville and Bucks County got together and decided they were going to preserve this land, both for historical sake and for natural beauty's sake. And so this was one of the first, if not the very first, open space tracts that was saved here through the borough, and it's also through the Bucks County. And it's still here for residents that can enjoy the natural beauty and see the history for many years. So I hope you get a chance, if you ever come to Morrisville, to visit Graystones. You'll learn history. You'll see a forest like it was hundreds of years ago, and you could take yourself back to 1682 when the Friends, the Quakers, came from England, met the local Lenni Lenape Indian tribes, had a peaceful treaty, and for decades and decades, Pennsylvania lived in peace and harmony with the tribes here.
Hello, my name is Sharon Hughes, and I'm president of the Historic Morrisville Society at Summerseat. Summerseat was built in 1764 and is a national landmark. In 1776, Summerseat was General George Washington's headquarters from December the 8th to the 14th in 1776, just prior to Washington's victory at Trenton. Summerseat sits on a hill overlooking the Delaware River. Surely, Washington and his generals looked across the river and saw the Hessians' activities. Before Morrisville was incorporated in 1804, it was considered for being the capital of the United States in homage to Robert Morris, who owned the property. Morris, being the financier of the Revolutionary War, basically paid for the entire Revolutionary War. Summerseat is the only home in America that was owned by two signers of both the Declaration of Independence and the American Constitution, Robert Morris, who sold the property to George Clymer. George Clymer died in Summerseat in 1813. Summerseat's encompassed most of Morrisville, and recently adjacent land has become available, and the Borough of Morrisville has purchased that land and has made it a passive park, which is a wonderful complement to Summerseat. We're standing here in front of Summerseat with several of our board members. We all make this place go. If you'd like more information on Summerseat's history or our schedules, our tours, our events, please check out our website, historicsummerseat.com, and follow us on Facebook. We really hope to see you at Summerseat one day.
All right. I hope you enjoyed the tour of Morrisville Borough. If you want to know more about our borough, please visit our website at morrisvillepagov.com. We hope to see you real soon.
Thank you for taking a tour of Morrisville Borough. Please join us for the next edition of Exploring Pennsylvania Boroughs right here on PCN.